Jack Layton's death is being felt strongly across British Columbia, where he visited often and lent his support to BC New Democrats. But regardless of political stripe, he is being remembered by people on Vancouver Island as a friend, colleague, and as a great Canadian.
It's 1070.
Wanda Fuca, MLA John Horgan joining us.
On CFAX 1070 and across the province this morning, tributes to Jack Layton pour in.
I think that Jack Layton may well be the best prime minister that we never had.
The Canadian flag flies at half-staff outside the nearby BC legislature. Inside, Carol James, who was elected leader of the BC NDP the same year Layton first led the New Democrats nationally, recalls a friend who was always there when she needed him most.
As brand new leaders, we certainly gave each other advice. We supported each other. When I went through my battle with cancer, Jack was one of the calls that came. Jack was someone who loved people, and that came through in everything he did. It's why Canadians were so drawn to him, and that's what I'll remember him for.
Her successor speaks of Jack Layton's special connection to our province and to BC New Democrats, who he says considered Jack one of their own.
Jack probably had a lot of second homes, but we felt like Jack was part of our party, was part of our movement here in BC.
Premier Christy Clark remembers a leader who was smart, tenacious, and above all else, always optimistic.
Jack Layton probably contributed more than many of us will in our entire lives, and it's sad to lose someone of such stature, but it must be very, very comforting for his family to know how big his contribution to this country was while he was here.
For those who weren't Jack Layton's colleagues, had never even met the man, just ordinary Vancouver Islanders walking to work in the rain on a gloomy Monday morning, his impact on their lives is obvious when they first hear the news.
Pardon me?
Jack Layton's guys.
Who are you guys?
What were they news?
I hadn't heard that, and I'm absolutely shocked. That's terrible.
No, really? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm very sad. I'm very sad.
I think he's contributed a lot to society, and I think it's a really sad day for Canada.
We'll have more on Jack Layton's death and his legacy coming up later on A News.